Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, I'm diving into the intense thriller 13th Summer. I've picked out some of the best scenes from this movie, and I'm going to walk you through the entire story while you watch these moments unfold. So, let's get started and see how this seemingly innocent vacation turns into something so much darker. Alright, so we start off with Ben and V, two close friends heading out on their annual vacation. They're out at this isolated beach, looking to escape the stress of their everyday lives and have a relaxing time. The place is beautiful, but also a bit eerie, and you immediately get this sense that something's a little off. At the beginning, everything seems normal. Ben and V are chilling, making small talk. V mentions this young guy they both know, saying he's like 17, and Ben just kind of brushes it off. Then there's this moment where V tells Ben, "Why don't you get the ice?" It seems like a regular thing, but there's this tension underneath, like they're trying to avoid talking about something more serious. Pretty soon, they realize they're out of mobile range, no service at all. Ben notices it, but he tries to keep things chill. They're on vacation, right? No big deal. But then Ben starts acting weird. He brings up something about a newspaper and suddenly gets really tense. He says to V, "You saw the newspaper." And it's like this heavy silence falls between them. You know something serious is going on, but they're not saying what it is yet. V, trying to keep things light, tells Ben to breathe, almost like she's trying to calm him down. They're clearly on edge, but you're still not sure why. A little later, we meet Luke, a mysterious backpacker who shows up out of nowhere. Ben and V aren't expecting any company, so they're a bit thrown off, but they try to be friendly. Luke seems pretty laid back at first, too laid back actually. He offers V something to help her relax. He says, "Put it on, it will help you relax." And V, after a bit of hesitation, goes along with it. Now here's where things start to get strange. V's behavior shifts. She becomes quieter, a little distant. Ben notices but doesn't make a big deal out of it. They're still trying to have a good time on vacation after all. V even says, "I'm going for a swim," and heads out to the water, leaving Ben behind with Luke. You can tell Ben is starting to get uncomfortable with Luke hanging around. Luke's just got this weird energy, you know? Like he's watching them a little too closely. As the movie progresses, we see Ben and V trying to continue with their vacation, but the presence of Luke is starting to weigh on them. They don't really trust him, but they're trying to be polite, at least for now. There's this moment where Ben says, "Let it go," and you can feel that he's just trying to keep the peace. But the tension between the three of them is building. Things get even weirder when they're sitting around one evening. Luke is just staring at them, like no talking, no expression, just this intense, creepy stare. Ben tries to lighten the mood, offering drinks, trying to make conversation, but Luke isn't having it. He's so calm, it's unsettling. At this point, Ben and V are starting to get nervous. You can feel their unease growing with every scene. Then Ben snaps. He shouts at Luke, "You saw the fucking newspaper," finally revealing that the tension between them is connected to something much bigger. Luke just smirks, like he's been waiting for this moment. Now, here's where the movie really ramps up. Ben and V discover that Luke isn't just some random backpacker. He knows them. In fact, he knows a lot more about them than they realize. He's connected to their past in ways they never imagined, and it's clear that his intentions aren't good. V is caught between Ben and Luke, unsure of who to trust. Ben is getting more desperate, while Luke remains disturbingly calm. There's a moment when V asks, "What is this really about?" But neither of the men gives her a straight answer. It's like they're both playing their own game, and she's stuck in the middle. As the night goes on, Ben's paranoia grows. He's convinced that Luke is here to hurt them, but he can't prove it. V, on the other hand, is trying to keep a level head, but she's clearly shaken. She doesn't know if she can trust Ben anymore, especially after everything that's happened. Luke continues to toy with them, dropping cryptic hints about their past. He says things like, "You can't run from what you've done," which makes Ben lose it even more. There's this intense confrontation where Ben finally demands, "What do you want from us?" But again, Luke just smiles. Alright, let me take a quick break here to remind you, if you're enjoying the story so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I've got more thrilling stories just like this one, and trust me, you won't want to miss out on any of them. Alright, back to the movie. Things get crazier from here. Ben and V start putting the pieces together, realizing that Luke's been planning this all along. It turns out they have a dark secret from their past, something they thought they'd left behind. But Luke knows everything, and he's back for revenge. One of the most intense scenes in the movie is when Ben finally confronts Luke, physically attacking him, trying to force the truth out. But Luke is always one step ahead. He reveals that he's not just there to scare them, he's there to make them pay for what they did. The film hits its climax when all the secrets come to light. Ben and V's past is revealed in full, and it's way worse than you could have imagined. They're both responsible for something horrible, something that's haunted them for years. And now, Luke is here to make sure they face the consequences. The final act of the movie is a race against time. Ben and V are desperate to escape, but Luke has them trapped. There's this incredible moment when V finally breaks down, confessing everything, while Ben tries to find a way out. The tension is so thick. You can feel it. In the end, 13th Summer is one of those movies that sticks with you long after it's over. The way it slowly builds the suspense, the twists, and the shocking reveals, it all comes together in such a chilling way. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of the movie. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out. You won't regret it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting movie recaps like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.